It's a podcast from Steam Powered Giraffe. It's the Bennettarium. Whoa, we're doing one right before Halloween on the Bennettarium. Oh boy, it's the Bennettarium, and it's starting right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another fine, freshly baked Bennettarium episode just for you. We are your hosts and hostesses, Cupcakes. My name is Isabella Bunny Bennett, and I play Rabbit and Juju the Giraffe in Steam Powered Giraffe.
I need to get more water because I got my water.
You have
bottle,
enough time, I think, by the time. But if you're not there by the time we come around to you, you don't get to be introduced, and therefore you do not exist, and you'll fade out of existence.
My name is Camille and I am a Walter worker with Steam Powered Giraffe.
That's correct. What is a Walter worker?
That's a good question.
Blue.
Okay.
Blue.
Let me write this down. Walter worker equals
Blue. Yeah.
BLOO.
We're engineers of some sort.
Yes.
I hear another voice, but I'm not sure who you are because you have not.
I sound very similar to the last person. My name is Chelsea Penyak. I am Camille's older sister, and I am also a Walter worker with Steam Powered Giraffe.
All right.
We are blue.
Also blue.
Okay, sorry for making y'all wait. Okay, here we go.
We stalled.
Wait,
What?
We
we did that.
Here we go.
We already did the.
It's a pot. What?
We already did that.
Oh.
You want to introduce? Yeah, you kind of sound like me. We have 4 people, and 2 of them sound like the other 2, and I'm not sure which came first, but why don't you introduce yourself, other me?
Well, actually, I know the viewers at home who are watching the video, the Patreons and the Engineer-Tears, in that specific order, because that's who we care about most. Just to piss the Engineer-Tears off just a little bit. I'm just kidding.
Hey, we've supported you for a long time, mister.
Well, that's what you get for being on the obscure site now.
I gave you hard-earned money, and I demand a respect that I deserve.
Sir, ma'am, they... if
Whoa! I'm a talking horse.
Okay, well...
And I'm non-binary.
Equus, I'm sorry, but But as you can see...
You know what? Subscription canceled. Nay to that. Nay, sir.
Now, were you saying no to the subscription, or were you saying...
The horse walked away, I'm sorry.
Okay. Well, as the Engineer-Tears can see...
Who are you, mystery voice?
I have important things to say before... I don't want to attribute what I'm saying to me.
Is it going to be Orson Welles? Is it going to be Jamie Foxx? You won't know.
The Bennettarium podcast live streams are live streamed to the Engineer-Tears site. It just has a very thinly veiled veil disguising the Engineer-Tears site for Patreons. So it's just if you're a Patreon, you'll see it's a page. And it looks like a black box, and you have to unlock it by logging into your Patreon. It's the Engineer-Tears site. So
I remember when we used to be loved. Back when David said, "Engineer-Tears are the best ones in town." Boy, no one else can hold a candle to them. Those were the days.
So
that was my memory. In case you couldn't, there was a thought bubble appearing above me, and you were appearing in it.
So because we have to, so that
as a crude crayon drawing,
I have to. Basically, the live streams are on. Well, this one, the Bennettarium, is on the Engineer-Tears site, and then the Patreon.
When do we get new hats for the pet giraffes?
Never. We're never doing that again.
All right, I'm gonna go now.
That won't benefit the band in any way for us to make more than.
He had hooves too.
We must have how many hats do we have? 50 plus?
There's a lot.
Something stupid. So there's just enough hats.
The people that are viewing the Engineer-Tears site will see all 50 hats that we're wearing right now, but all you podcasts won't have any.
Well, the pet giraffes are also hosted on the Engineer-Tears site and unlocked through Patreon if you're a Patreon. So Engineer-Tears get the original experience, but obviously the Patreons, it's more like you can't do custom code on Patreon. So we still have to have the. Did you
update what you could feed them? Because last time we updated, I think it was DVDs from our first DVD.
We weren't up to Blu-rays yet.
No.
No, they still eat those those DVDs.
HD DVDs.
No, I think I added in a few albums actually. I think you could feed them album one.
Yeah, I
at
see
least.
album one. I
probably
think that's the only one.
It wouldn't be hard to do that,
And
but
then it
but
barfs it up.
Who's gonna know?
But with the few hours of me putting that in and then and uploading it all, would it be appreciated by anyone?
I don't know. Did anyone appreciate
know.
the vomit animation
I'm not
that
gonna
I
subscribe.
slaved over?
I
Like-
don't know.
I
I'm
mean,
not
that's
gonna
like the
subscribe
funniest thing
until-
ever. The way the little tongue comes out and licks.
Yeah, Chuck Jones like contacted me and he said, "Great job."
Okay.
Walt Disney was like, "Hey, you really nailed that animation."
My name actually is, before I get into saying who I am. There's actually split down the middle of this table for the viewers at home. This is where I was getting to before. It's actually parallel dimensions. So you have a Penyak, Bennett.
That's interesting.
So in this world, we have. I guess I can't say anything bad now. We have a much uglier Bennett on this side. There we go. See?
There you go.
Yeah.
Nice.
Now I won some points.
So,
Are you saying this is the ugly universe? The alternate universe
no,
side?
that was very
Clearly.
wow.
No, I meant
Clearly.
you're the. Oh shoot! No.
So wait, this isn't gonna work.
So the
Oh, no,
so we
it's
have
flipped for
Dave
Penyak.
Bunny
Camille's
or
the ugly Penyak.
Dave Abella and
Camille?
Camille.
That sounds like.
So Camille is older in this universe and was
Yeah.
okay.
Actually, in real life, Camille is the older one. She's like 60 years old.
Yeah.
Yep.
Speaking of, Camille's bio on the website is still not updated. It says you were born in like 1652. We should
So
probably
it's all
change
true.
that.
Everything we've said here is
Camille
true.
is an immortal being.
Yeah. I just remember my eye color is eyeball white. That's all I remember.
All right.
yeah.
And our last person on this podcast, a real go-getter when push comes to shove. Ladies and gentlemen, the voice will introduce itself now.
All right. Thank you for introducing yourself.
All right, we all heard that.
Now, just so you're aware out there,
it's
some
going
of you
to turn
some
out
of you
it's going to be Satan at the end.
might not be able to hear that. It's actually at a frequency that only dogs can hear. So some children might be able to hear.
Ruff, ruff, it was such a great name.
Okay.
That was the dog.
Anyway, let's get on to what we all came here for.
All right.
Okay.
I was looking forward to this since yesterday.
It's a podcast.
Oh wait, we already did this.
Okay, well.
right. I
sorry.
keep forgetting. Like, yeah, I never know. Let's look at our. What do we got next on the agenda? Oh, we're gonna talk about steam powered giraffe shit.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Can I say that? Is that
Very surprising.
Oh, the police are here.
Oh no.
Bunny's going to jail.
Oh gosh. I'll never make it in the slammer. Oh wait, will it be like that one show on Netflix? Oz? No.
No, it's gonna be like you're at Denny's and they're feeding you Grand Slams. You know, the breakfast skillets.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
I mean, it's still jail.
I mean, because you can. I don't know. Like, it's kind of good, but
yeah, no,
also-
going to jail is amazing. You should all do it.
All right. So next on the agenda.
I don't know what's happening.
You're on a podcast.
Now we're going
A
into
very very famous podcast.
we're going on to a news section called the Penyak minute. So you have your minute coming up right
Okay.
now.
Wait, hold on. Don't start ahead of time.
Hold on,
This is still our time.
I gotta time it. The Penyak minute.
All right.
A new segment.
Penyak minute.
We think it's gonna be really popular.
All right. Whatever you can fit in that minute. Go nuts.
Okay, here we go.
Just don't get arrested. Get them Grand Slams.
Okay.
Oh, here's your theme song. Penyak minute. Yeah.
Okay. Controversial opinion.
And start.
You're already 14 seconds in. Come on.
God. Oh no. What do we do?
I don't know. I don't know what's happening.
This is my new favorite segment of the show.
okay.
We just-
What's the best bell pepper?
Red.
Okay. That's all. I mean, I agree too. So.
Bread's not a color of bell pepper.
Red.
Oh.
Believe it or not,
So
that is the
actually-
correct answer.
You know why?
You win.
Because actually, bell peppers, they
Oh, you know why?
because they
start at yellow. No, they start as green, and then they get yellow, and then they turn to orange, and then they
get
turn
more
to red.
nutrients. You get more nutrients the older they get.
Yeah, they get more vitamins. I thought we were saying
Right. That's why that's vitamins
C.
C.
Only twins can do that when
So
we
you-
talk at the same time.
That's pretty impressive, right? All right, you. Your minute's up. Sorry.
Oh,
Penyak
Oh, thank God.
Oh, darn.
Oh my God.
And now we have our next segment called the Bennett Hour.
Eat red bell peppers. So steam powered
See,
giraffe.
the joke being that we gave you a minute, and ours was an hour.
So steam powered giraffe
Which
shows
is way longer.
is our next segment. Steam powered giraffe shows. Shows from the past first. We had one in 2008, January 22nd, in Balboa Park. People really showed out in droves,
And we were
to
like,
know who we were.
we're going to do this. We're going to do this. We're going to make a space album one of these days.
And yeah,
We're going to kick some people out of the band, and then we're going to get new ones. It's going to be great.
and then we're gonna make an engineer tier site, and the engineer tiers are gonna be pissed because we're switching to Patreon.
Switching is not the right term. We're just providing more options for a growing demographic.
So everything went like according to plan, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
And here's
Exactly.
shows that happened 2 weeks ago. We were actually in RealmsCon.
Actually, before that, we were in Troy, New York.
Did we not do a podcast before Troy?
Yeah,
You definitely.
We did Troy, and then you had a podcast.
Oh, okay. Then never
We
mind.
weren't
You're
there for
right.
that one,
You're right.
but-
Forget that. We'll
Two,
edit this
2
part
weeks
out.
ago, we were in
I'm not going to edit it.
we were in Corpus Christi, Texas, and we performed at RealmsCon. It's a nice little media convention.
We did this little act where we pretend to be robots. We
It's
put
not.
makeup
It's,
on our face.
you know, it's not our primary. This podcast is our bread and butter. But
yeah.
we like to experiment with other things.
Go outside our realms, our comfort zone, just to challenge ourselves.
Go
a little
outside our RealmsCon.
bit. Actually, we stayed in WellsCon the entire time.
When are you gonna pick up that guitar? Like I've been trying to segue to that section, and you're just not
Sometimes
getting
it
it.
just takes a little bit of time. Okay, so here we go. I know this is a popular segment of our song. This
Yeah.
is the intro where we play our music. 2, 3. It's a podcast.
Oh wait, we already did this.
Okay.
God, I always forget. Okay, so RealmsCon, what do you guys think? I actually enjoyed the food, and by that I mean like what did you eat and was it good? I went down to Crawdaddy's down the street, like 4 or 5 blocks, and I got a fried catfish sandwich with hot sauce on it. It was really
Sounds
good.
really good.
It was really good.
We didn't go there.
I don't think I ate anything
I don't
the
like
entire
leaving.
time.
I don't like leaving the building.
It was
wherever
bad. It
we
was
go.
really muggy and hot, and
Yeah.
It definitely like poured, and it was hot, which is like my least favorite combination.
I think I ate on Thursday and then I didn't eat again until Tuesday.
What?
What?
I don't have a memory of ordering anything
like a
or eating
thing
anything.
that said it came with avocado, and it did not. So
What? The burgers?
Were you in California?
no, the
What?
quinoa bowl.
Because if you weren't in
Oh
California,
yeah, at the
That's
hotel.
we
probably
should have
why.
expected it, but
Oh yeah, they
Yeah,
don't
that
have,
was disappointing.
they don't have avocados elsewhere.
just in California.
In
just
Spain.
right here.
Our California avocados taste the best, and they're so fresh.
Because we have the most water here, they get all the nutrients they need from
Yes.
our water imported from other states.
And it's a common unknown fact that avocados, you want the red ones because
they start off as green, and then they turn yellow, and then they turn orange.
For half
And
a day,
then-
they turn purple.
And you know what? And they're packed full of vitamin C.
And I mean,
twin stuff.
right before they go rotten, they turn polka dot. But you don't want to eat them then.
Why? I mean, besides it being rotten, is there like an additional factor why you don't want to eat them?
The C word, cat. You turn into a cat
Okay.
if you eat them.
Well,
Did anyone else find dead?
no, it wasn't funny. If that's what you're saying.
Oh, thank you for that commentary. All right.
No, what Bunny said wasn't. Oh, that's not what you were gonna say.
I was gonna say, did anyone else find dead crickets all over their hotel room floor?
Yes.
Mine was
Oh.
surprisingly dead cricket free.
Oh, you're lucky.
Ours were
It
surprisingly
was
dead.
sad. They give you a little notice with Jiminy Cricket on it.
Yeah.
Which
they're
by
like-
the way, they're gonna get sued for if they don't watch
Well,
out.
It's morbid.
Well, they're like,
It's copyright
don't
infringement.
worry, these little buddies are gonna be your friends. And I
Yeah.
was like, oh my god, I can't wait. And
It was
then-
like really sad and depressing. They
and
were
then
like,
I
they
found
just.
it dead on the floor.
Yeah.
Do you know why they're dead? Because they probably starved to death.
Yeah.
Poor Jiminy.
I made sure to eat in my bed and get it all over the floor. I'm
Just
I'm looking
you're
out
looking out for the little.
the little guys.
You never know when one of them will.
Give you good advice.
Is that what he
There you
did?
I think that's all he does, right?
Yeah.
His conscience.
Because he didn't have magic powers. That was the fairy godmother, right? No, the spirit.
I
of,
was
don't
Jiminy
know.
Jiminy Cricket. I think he just kind of insulted him, right? He didn't really guide him. He was just like, "Don't do that, Pinocchio!" Ah,
To
you
be
know
fair,
the robot
I
is an
haven't
idiot.
seen Pinocchio in a really long time. To be honest, like the most I know about Jimmy Cricket is that he
Geppetto.
he rides your ass so hard about
my
like the
God.
journal in Kingdom
In
Hearts.
Kingdom Hearts.
Oh.
He's like,
It's like, I can't do it, Jiminy. I can't do it anymore. And he's
Did
like,
you get my
"You're not gonna
1,000
get
points in
any-"
Honey Slider yet?
Give me that journal entry, Cloud, or whatever.
His name is Strife.
Oh, okay.
No?
Anyway, that's all. I mean,
You guys got one half of
my main
whoa,
memory
wait.
of Jiminy Cricket
Board
is
Shorty.
put it together.
Oh, I remember that. The pink elephants on parade from Pinocchio.
Oh, wait, that's not
Huffalumps and Woozle Watts.
Wait, no, that's from Dumbo.
Wait, no, Heffalumps and Woozles is from Winnie the Pooh. Pink Elephants on Parade is from Dumbo.
What the hell is Winnie the Pooh?
He's a bear. No, he's a stuffed animal.
But he's named Winnie, which is the sound a horse makes.
Or,
But he's
Yeah,
or
Winnie
remember
is
when
like
Dixie.
a girl's name.
which is a dog that
but
dies.
he
I assume
clearly
'cause
is
it's a
not a
movie about
bear.
dog, and most movies about dogs, they die.
now
at
hold
the
on.
end.
He's clearly not a bear.
He's a stuffed animal.
Why?
He's a poo. It says right there in his title,
poo.
in his name.
Well, I believe it's spelled P-O-O-H, right?
It's
What
something
is a
that's
poo?
always bothered me. What?
I know
the
there's a
hell
live
is
action one, and
Winnie
I'm
the
very,
Pooh?
very concerned to go into the theater, and I'm going
Oh.
to see.
What's
Oh.
a poo?
Yeah, I don't
Well,
know. That,
when
you
you
mean the
eat
one with
enough
Ewan McGregor?
Food, your body takes it, and then there's waste that it doesn't use, and it has nowhere to go. So, well, David's gonna actually sing. This segues into our next segment. He's gonna sing a song. You want to grab the guitar, and this is gonna explain everything you need to know about the digestive system.
I really need to listen.
I don't have a song for that. I know the intro song. We can play that if you want. Why do I do this podcast again? What? If you're not prepared, if you don't, like, you've had like 2 hours to prepare for this. It took me 2 hours to figure out how to not get the chat sounds to appear in the engineered tier in the Patreon live stream. And then it happened anyways. So I was scrambling. to turn
But
those off.
they don't know that, and they really wanted to hear the song.
Well, I'm gonna edit all
pooping.
this out. I'm gonna edit out the part where you interrupt the podcast to talk about your bowels in a song.
I was talking about all our bowels. I've been keeping tally on all your bowel movements.
I don't think I've
and
pooped any time recently. I think that's all you.
I think that might be a medical condition. Maybe more fiber or less fiber. Have you tried eating a wicker chair?
It's definitely not whatever I'm doing now. So more or less, you should try that. Sound medical advice.
So I see we all have coffee, except I don't.
You don't have coffee?
We all have
That
coffee.
is a good point.
It's
You know
very
what?
Symmetrical.
Yeah,
though.
because
There's-
there's the dimensions here.
Yeah.
The dimension.
It wouldn't make sense if you had.
Do you guys drink water?
Nah.
Yeah, water's kind of lame.
Enough caffeine to be dehydrated.
Mm-hmm.
Does that help with anything?
No.
Real dries the scalp and skin out.
So Steam Powered Giraffe has a show coming up just in a few days. It's in December. We will
In a few days. I mean, it's October. It's at the end. It's October 22nd?
a few days.
19th. It's 19th.
Just a few days till December. How many days? It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50 days.
Really?
50 days until our next show.
Wow.
You know what? I'll just say it. I know everyone's thinking it out there. Like, are we having another show? Can you even imagine anything past October 26th?
No. The only next thing on my schedule is Halloween, and after that I don't know.
I think you should
comes
check
out
your
after
calendar
that.
again, because I'm pretty sure it's International Red Dead Redemption comes out on October 26th.
International Red Dead Redemption. Or you mean Rootin' Tootin' Cowboy Shootin' 2?
Yes.
That's a good, but we're still talking about Steam Powered Giraffe stuff, and there's an important show that's actually coming up a lot sooner.
That also is after October 26th.
It
and
is.
I could be dead after that.
No one is going to know if anything said is serious or not. They're going to have to go check the calendar.
No, believe me. October 26th, Red Dead Redemption 2
Is the last day
coming
on
out.
Earth?
No,
Oh,
I didn't say that.
I see.
I just said I could. You don't know what's going to happen after
Well,
that.
I think like you guys will be existing, like playing Red Dead Redemption 2, like locked in your rooms.
I
and
can't imagine.
You'll be in like a
getting out of-
Schrodinger's situation where no one knows if you're like
Alive or
alive
dead.
or dead.
I can't.
Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, I have a very important thing to do Friday morning. So, you know, I can only stay up so late Thursday night when Red Dead 2 comes out.
I have to
Because I
My
have to
sister
drive
has to
my
drive me
sister
somewhere.
to the
doctor's
hospital
appointment.
for her surgery. That's life or death.
November 10th, we have a special YouTube live stream acoustic show featuring the more obscure characters from our podcast.
Only them.
Rabbit, Spine, Zero,
You may have heard of them.
and
Took you a while to figure out that
Michael
one.
Reed. And that'll be on November 10th.
11th. No, 10th. You're right.
That'll be on November 10th, not 11th.
That's a Saturday.
That is a Saturday. That is a
What time is it going to be?
It's going to be at 12:36 in a minute.
No, I think it's at 1 p.m. Pacific time.
I don't have that information, but if you look on our YouTube, it probably has like an event.
I think we'll be putting advertisements out too as soon as we do up a poster.
Oh yeah, someone should get on that.
You know,
We'll pay our guy, or girl,
or Equus.
Equus, or NB.
What's that? Oh, non-binary.
Yeah, NBs are non-binaries.
But wait, they still like to be considered humans, right?
Yeah. That's like species.
So why would a horse is Equus isn't a gender role?
I didn't say it was. I just said that was just the non-binary.
Wait,
Horse.
Equus is a non-binary horse.
No, I don't know that. I never said that. They was just. Is it? I don't know.
We said whatever the viewer or listener out there wants us to hear. That doesn't make us idiots, and makes us makes you like us.
Yeah, NB is kind of the popular term, rising for like non-binaries and such.
I've heard it a few times, yeah.
I've heard it twice.
And
when
if
this
people spell
conversation-
it out,
this-
ENBY,
Yeah, I think so.
because
Oh.
Yeah, I
that's
didn't
like
know that.
because non-binary, but they've taken the abbreviations and spelled it out.
Wait,
so
how?
like,
How many
if you
E's?
see ENBY, NB, it's just like spelling out in the the letters N and B for non-binary. That I've seen people use that word.
didn't know that.
NB. Yeah.
And I'm not sure like we know pronouns. It's usually like they is like the polite one to use. They, them, theirs.
It's definitely in my head now. To do that.
I think it would be cool if there's like a third, like, you got Mr. and Mrs. and Miss. We need a new one for like non-binaries, and maybe some more stuff like instead of like Lord and Lady, you can have like something cool like.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't even like miss in referring to me. Like, I'm what's the term? Cis, like, woman, like, and I don't, but like, I feel uncomfortable when people call me miss. I guess it's just like, just because like it feels so formal.
I feel more at home when people refer to me as Duchess or Lord. Excuse me, Lord.
I don't
Lotus?
like when people who are obviously my age or younger call me sir, because it feels weird.
Yeah, I guess that's what I mean. Like, people who don't know me, like, oh, excuse me,
Yeah.
miss. I'm always like, who's this miss? Like, I
Ma'am?
feel like, or ma'am, like, I
It's
feel
the
like
same-
it feels too professional for
Or
me. 'Cause I'm
also
just like,
but when it's an older person doing it and they call you sir, it feels like,
Yeah.
why are you putting yourself lower than me? Like,
Yeah.
you're older, or
There-
we're the
what's
same
the
age.
masculine like
Just
to
call.
miss with sir? Is it? It's not like, hey kid.
I guess you're right. There's only as far as retail goes. There's only so many ways to
Hey.
to talk to someone.
yeah, you.
It'd be weird to just say,
I guess.
"Do you need help?" and look them directly in the eyes.
like, I
Hi,
guess,
customer. Can I help you?
like, I don't expect anyone to like call me anything different, but I always feel like an old lady when people say miss or ma'am.
Can I help you with anything, miss? Do you got that? Do you need something?
Yeah.
Do you need?
Can I carry your bags for you, Graham? Do you need help with that?
So yeah, we have a live stream. It's gonna harken back to our street performing days, It's just going to be
We're gonna,
us,
We're gonna roll a dice, spin a globe, and see what street we land on.
and we're going to perform via the YouTubes. Maybe we'll stream it to Twitch too if we can get the bandwidth at the same time. But YouTube is where it's going to be. And hey, we got another show in December in Bakersfield, California.
Mm-hmm.
It's our annual holiday Yulemas special.
What day is that?
Why, that's December.
8th? Yeah,
No,
8th.
50 days.
Hey.
My phone's
Now.
my phone's sleeping.
Wait,
I
50
don't
days
know.
from now. You
50
already figured it
days.
out.
Cute.
Do the work. Figure it out.
Is that the new trend of like people like, my child's 50 days old?
You'd think. Yeah, December 8th. Yeah, I hate when people are like, "Oh, she's 36 months old." I'm like,
then I have to do
wait,
the math.
Hold on a
God.
minute. Yeah, like
Ugh.
after
Or
a year, they're a
I
year
guess
old.
that's like 3 years or whatever, but like the weird ones where you can tell they're counting every single month.
My
Like,
kid's
I don't get it.
65 months.
Yeah, I don't get it when it's like when you turn 1 year old. It's like why not just
Yeah.
why not
it's
just say
weird.
1 year old? I don't understand.
I hear people say that all the time about their kids, like, "Oh, they're this many months old," and I'm like, "That's more than a year. Just use years."
I think infants should have to get a license to be out in public. Is that just me?
How do you determine what does the license grant you?
Do they have to
can
go
they
to the
shut up?
baby DMV?
Can they shut up for long enough to not annoy everyone around them?
No, the world
But-
is scary.
Well, that's why they should get a license
What?
to go outside.
Prove that they can handle it.
Yeah.
I mean,
I mean, it's okay if
what
they.
if
I have a lot of
sometimes I
questions.
can't handle it. Sometimes I just cry because like the world is scary.
Well, it's not about that. It's that there's a threshold. There's a threshold where babies just cry for no reason, and it's not like their parents or anyone around them can help them.
Wait, maybe here's this. That's a good idea. But here's one that's better. What if?
Stop having kids. You're right.
I'm just saying.
We're really
what if,
solving the
What
world's
if we
problems
just
today.
in the mail we give everyone one slap a baby card, and you can redeem that card to any parent
I don't
once in your life.
I don't
I
really
like
want to
this
slap the
idea.
baby.
Can we
It's
just
not
I
the
do.
baby's
I
fault
do.
that-
Okay, so I work at a ballet studio where there's lots of little babies
to
and
punch one
infants.
You heard it here. Bunny will take all your punch a baby cards.
You can do one in
I
her
have-
lifetime.
I have grievances
to
to
punch
air.
a baby.
I have to be around a lot of screaming children that I don't want to be around.
Mhm.
So like I have to vent sometimes.
Well, what if it was just slap the parent?
But what about like a cone of silence, but just like put the baby
Put
in a
it
bubble,
yeah.
like a bubble, and you can't hear it. And you
even
just set it on the chair next to you, and it's just like,
Even when the baby's not
And it can't
screaming,
breathe.
you have to listen
I
to
don't-
the damn white noise app that the parent is playing to get the baby to sleep.
This
And
sounds
that's even
like- More
worse.
noise.
This sounds like it actually happened.
wow.
The way
Yeah, it did.
that you're
It did. Oh
talking
my god.
about it.
Okay.
I mean, I think your bubble device is
I was
just
like,
a
what?
baby murder.
I was like, what is that
tool.
noise? It
You know,
sounded,
there's-
it sounded
I'm
like
no-
a gas
I'm no-
leak. It sounded like a gas leak or like water rushing through pipes.
It's okay.
And I had to like
It's okay.
wander around the lobby trying to find the source of this. I was like, what's happening?
The sweet relief of
Are we all
of
gonna
gas
die?
leak
It sounded
sounds.
like a gas leak, and then like I finally like pinpointed the noise, and it was a mom in our lobby playing at full volume a white noise app for
That'll
her baby,
solve it.
so it could sleep. And I was like, this might be just as bad as the baby screaming.
Well, I'm no baby murderostro, but
It's called the
I believe
baby
there
bubble.
there are easier ways to kill an infant.
oh my god!
I proved my statement that I'm no baby murderostro.
I was just
Boy, what if
baby
that was the
bubble
title of
is
this podcast episode?
Better ways to kill it.
I am not a baby murderess.
a baby
Is there a right way to talk about this?
murderer.
No. Wait.
about killing babies.
I'm just saying, you brought it up, Camille.
It's like a hamster
Camille.
ball.
No, we
Yeah,
get the
hamster
idea.
ball.
I'm just
Just poke a
saying.
few holes in it. They'll be
Yeah.
fine.
Okay.
Just one hole, and then the sound
I
can't come
love
out.
babies. They are little bundles of joy,
That's
screaming and
cool.
crying and pooping. It's great. what an existence.
For anyone just tuning in, if
Bring-
this is
bring
your
it in.
first Bennettarium, welcome.
This is only the 10th time we've talked about murdering babies.
The world is overpopulated as it is, right? Like,
Look, we were just talking about that. It was a joke. We're not actually considering. euthanizing infants. Just for the record.
I mean,
You started with baby slapping cards, then it devolved into
here's what I
punching
think.
cards.
Euthanizing pets. That's very sad for me.
Sure.
I don't want to put the value on a human life, but like it's like in a movie when John Wick's friend
I didn't see this John Wick
dies, no one cares. But when the dog dies,
Spoilers.
have you not seen John Wick?
No, I
No.
just said it as you were saying it. I said
Yeah.
I have not
I
seen the
haven't
John
seen
Wick
it either.
movie.
I thought you were joking.
No, I'm
this
waiting
half
to
of the
see
table, like,
I can't tell.
hasn't seen John Wick.
There's
Maybe
a-
John Wick hasn't
What?
come out in this universe.
There's a third
Yup.
one coming out. Anyways,
on a
I'm just
horse.
saying, like, I don't
We
believe in
gotta watch
euthanizing
John
pets.
Wick now.
Why?
I
We
believe everyone that wants a kid should take one of those pets that doesn't have a home.
Yes.
The joy
Yeah.
of pets is just like having a kid, except it never grows up, and it doesn't
it never grows up,
It doesn't grow up
and
in
it can't
a
carry on
good
your
way.
legacy.
and it can poop in a box and or
You
I
can't
was-
force your dreams and
I was just
aspirations onto it.
Oh my gosh.
and it lives forever in your heart.
You can
I
abuse
was
it.
just about to
and
say,
it-
like,
it-
oh, what if there was like an
That's-
adoption
oh,
shelter for babies?
God.
Then I was like, oh wait,
Like,
orphanage.
oh, you abuse your kids. Oh gosh. Oh, that's so sad. You abuse your dog. You're a monster. You're a monster.
At least a kid knows he had it coming. I joke. Bunny and I were victims of child abuse as
Yes.
children, and that is not a joke. That is not us
That is
talking
not
about
actually
it.
a joke. But
But we laugh about things.
you have to laugh sometimes. Ha ha ha. Ha ha. We were abused as children. Ha ha.
And look where we are now, saying things in sync.
Vitamin C.
It's a twin thing.
Well, this is our darkest episode yet.
I think it is.
I think we
Maybe
need
you
to
should turn on the
It's
lights.
a twin thing.
I know what will brighten the mood. We should get to our favorite segment from last time, and we got tons of viewer letters
real letters.
via Twitter
Oh
Mm.
yeah.
and Discord comments.
Twitter is the mailman.
We we have the new segment, video game. That's the segment title so far.
The game
But-
zone.
Video game?
That's not
Is it a
new
working
segment.
title?
We've done it like tons of times.
But this time, they know what to expect.
All right, so for the next episode, Bunny's gonna leave, and the Penny and David are gonna talk about, or Chelsea and David are gonna talk about Red Dead Redemption 2, because I don't know anything about
what
it.
are you? I can't imagine setting this podcast up after Red Dead comes out. Like, I'm
Yeah,
not
we're
gonna
gonna
get up. You
have
really
to
think I'm gonna put
take
makeup on or want to sing songs after
Wait, you
playing
put
Red
makeup
Dead?
on for a podcast?
No, for this concert
Oh,
that's
yeah,
going on.
yeah.
I just wanted to look nice for the
What
podcast.
you're never gonna see me. I'm saying it now.
You never even seen me.
I might as well. I mean, I'll
Ever.
still be in Steam Powered Draft, but like it'll be like months afterwards, and I'm like,
You'll be
oh,
a
I guess
shell
we
of
had to do some
yourself.
shows, and I had to get back
guys,
some emails.
my messages are blowing up. They do not like us talking about those babies. They're like, if you slap a baby, I will slap you, and that's like the tamest one. And it just keeps going on.
You read those in just a few seconds.
Yes.
It's on your phone.
They're saying, just to punish you, I'm gonna switch over to the Patreon website so I can be on, so I can voice my concerns about your baby slapping in a more public space and not in the dark recesses of your self-made website.
Hey, it's only half made. It's a WordPress, so you know.
I mean, I definitely think
It's
it's a good
not as
idea
dark
that
as
you and me do a
HTML.
a very special podcast after Red Dead comes out.
Can you
of all
just
our
wear
opinions
cowboy?
about
Can you wear
it.
cowboy hats and it's just
Yeah.
the two
Yeah,
of
you
you?
gotta
just-
commit
We're-
to the whole.
and we'll just discuss our feelings and opinions on it after it
I
comes
never
out. We'll do a review.
finished slash really played Red Dead Redemption.
You never
we
played
just
it.
replayed
I played
it.
a little bit
Yeah.
of it.
We were just
Oh, it's so
replayed it.
good.
Yeah, we played in 4K with the
But this one will be
Xbox
better.
One X.
I played the multiplayer, and I saw David play some of the zombie
Yeah.
DLC.
I played that one too. That Red Dead. So
We
I
know
wasn't.
you did.
I wasn't very like video game savvy. Like Red Dead was the first game I bought DLC for, and it was a totally new concept for me. I was like, "What? I can pay like an actual real dollar and get this horse in my game?" Like that was all new for me back in the day.
Cool.
I was a little behind on the times, but yeah, it was.
I mean,
Fond memories
most of
of
the
Red
stuff from Rockstar, that was all just pre-order bonuses that they released later. So
Yeah, but
so
I
it
didn't
wasn't
know
like
that at the time.
it wasn't like the whole what's that Skyrim and their horse armor. No,
No,
Skyrim,
yeah.
Oblivion and the horse armor.
But I remember buying the Warhorse and I bought the zombie DLC too, which was like $20. And I was like, I get to play more game. There's more game after I bought it.
I'm really interested in the multiplayer when that comes out.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure the single player will be great, but
That's the highlight for me as a single player.
I just want to
It's like a
be a
movie.
cowgirl in the Wild West and run
I'm sure
around.
they're gonna have that too, but
Yeah.
well, we should really get to the important
Okay,
thing.
yeah, let's not talk
Everyone here saw Venom except for me, so and that's okay because I'm not gonna go see it. But I'm really interested in
Great fun.
hearing your thoughts on Venom and the controversy
Yeah.
behind it.
Well, let's do like a 2-second review. It was okay, and it's a loud movie, and there's a lot of stuff happening. I kind of wish I saw it in 3D, but I didn't. And the performance from Bane was really good, and I liked his Venom, and I liked his Brock, Eddie Brock, but the movie's writing is terrible, and
terrible.
it's every superhero movie that's come out ever.
Yeah.
And the worst scene is in the forest when he gets Venom back into his body.
Oh no.
And then
No one cares about
and
spoilers,
then the woman
right?
the woman says, I can help.
Spoilers.
And it's like, and then one of their friends says, no, you can't, you're gonna get hurt or something. And then Eddie's like, she can handle herself. And I'm like, no, she can't. She's like, you're a super powered alien symbiote hybrid guy. She is a person, and
Yeah.
she still does something stupid to save the day. And it's like, good for her, but it's just really stupid writing.
Yep.
And that's the movie.
It's
Yep.
so it's I just didn't think that it was, you know, I mean, with the amount of money they put into the movie, they could have edited out there's that one scene. I didn't see the movie, but I hear about it. You'll have to let me know if you saw it.
Yeah.
There's that one scene where you see the guy in the background. There was at that coffee shop or something, and he's furiously writing away on the script as in the shot, and he's like handing it to people off screen. And I'm just like,
Yeah.
come on, they could have edited that out easily.
Yeah, they could have edited it out. So
Well-
it's making a lot of money. People are really excited. Everyone's got Venom fever. It's a real fun family film.
It made a lot of money.
And Woody
for the
Harrelson's going to
movies.
be Carnage. Spoilers, but
Spoilers.
that's what's happening. That's what's happening.
I'm not seeing it.
It's not. I don't
seeing
say
it.
it's,
I like
it's
the
okay. I
end
don't
credit
know.
song by Eminem where he just
It was
says,
actually-
he
that
says
was actually-
Venom like 50 times.
It was actually like really cool.
Venom, Venom.
I actually
I
liked
was like,
it.
I hate this song so much. Watch, it's gonna be on my Spotify playlist tomorrow.
I still can't get it out of my head.
What was the movie?
It was actually pretty good.
I
was
was
like, he might have slipped his name in there, and
It-
I wouldn't know.
you know,
Eminem.
like me and Camille saw it with some friends, and we all went
Can we-
intending to see a
Can we
bad
play
movie
it?
together.
Or is it
No.
That's not how podcasts work.
And
No.
it was like
basically
it was
saying
like
it.
one of those really fun, entertaining bad movies to see. Like we actually all loved watching it, even though it was bad.
You know a better movie?
'Cause it was just
that's really fun?
entertaining.
Have you guys seen Drive Angry in 3D?
No.
No.
Nicolas Cage, and it's just ridiculously over the top. I think
Oh.
you guys would like
Why
it
would we be able to see it in 3D after it's released?
because 3D televisions.
Those are not available anymore in many markets.
Do you have a 3D television?
No, because the 3D version was like the year before last.
I still have a 3D television.
Because it's not popular. There's no way to do it. Most people can't do it anymore.
Well, anyways,
So anyway,
Drive Angry. Watch it.
We didn't see the movie, and then we
It's
also don't have the capability to watch it in 3D.
It's a good bad movie. Like it's like one of the Nicolas Cage's bests. You're gonna
Nice.
love it. You're gonna
Speaking
love
of
it.
Nicolas Cage, I want to check out Mandy.
Oh, I've heard about that. But I don't know much about it.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't know anything.
I do like the song that Eminem wrote. Many, many, many. Hey, stick around. We got more jokes coming at you here on the Joke Hour. Is that the name of our podcast? What's it called?
I thought it was
Bennettarium.
the 1 hour
Oh,
Bennett.
gosh.
Uh,
Oh shoot, we didn't do the. You wanna grab your guitar? Gosh.
Sorry, we keep missing the mark on this stuff. It's been so long that we can't even remember when to do the intro. 2, 3. It's a podcast.
Oh, hold up, we already
from-
did this. Oh gosh.
You're right.
All right. Oh, we still haven't introduced you. I mean, we said your name a couple times, but I
Did
don't know
we?
if people
so
People caught that.
suspenseful.
Did we?
when we said your
introduce
name and it
ourselves?
was.
Okay, my name is David Michael Bennett, and I play the Spine.
Yeah, I mean the anticipation. It's more about the journey, not the destination.
I mean, they only had to wait, what, an hour into the podcast?
Have we been streaming for an hour?
Yeah, not really. I mean, if you don't count the first 15 minutes that
Or
I was
you
in
were-
the bathroom, then yeah. No, we have not. About 45 minutes.
We should listen to that Venom song after this.
I don't.
I think I want to hear it again.
Movie felt like it belonged in 2004.
It does. Yeah.
So it's very,
what's a
like-
better Venom?
this one for sure.
Then CG's okay.
I do
didn't
have,
even
like,
know what I was gonna
It's
say.
okay,
A
but
really
What's
like
better, the
pressing.
Venom
What?
from Spider-Man 3?
that's what I was.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Well,
this
you
one.
haven't let me finish.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, the Venom from Spider-Man 3, or the Venom from the Venom movie that just released.
This one.
Okay.
Is
well.
Venom and the Spider-Man Answer the Call or whatever the
Answer
the
PS4
new-
game, the video game?
Oh.
He is not
No.
spoilers,
Whoa.
which is really weird because with all that open mouth kissing, you would hope that Venom would be the first one that they would do that with.
There's open mouth kissing in the game.
Where
Oh,
were
we
we-
talked about this with the Aunt May DLC.
Yeah. So why are you confused?
I've been confused all my life, brother of mine. I don't think this is new information.
Well, at any rate, Spider-Man's old news. Mm-mm. You know what it's all about now?
Finished
Assassin's Creed
it.
Odyssey. Well, you should have worked faster.
Yeah, work faster, Camille.
Until Red Dead Redemption 2 comes
They
out.
just released the Spider-Man patch to New Game Plus in the next week or two, and it doesn't matter. That's the worst time to release
for
Yeah.
for Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
it. Where you can level up your Spider-Man in your Assassin's Creed game.
Cool.
They just realized that there's too many games coming out at the end of the year these days, and like people they get, separation anxiety, and they're like, oh, well, Peter Parker, and all the controls are different, and I'm not in the same place. So, they try to make sure that you're actually accomplishing something in your other games as you play Assassin's Creed Odyssey now.
Where are you in Red Dead Redemption?
Where am I right now?
You mean like geographically?
Geographically, where are you?
Geographically, we're preloading right now. It's Friday. Happy preload day, everyone. It's a 100 gigabyte game. You're going to need that week to preload. You preloading? You preloading?
I don't have the money to buy it.
Okay, well,
It's like all the names are made up, but each location is kind of like supposed to be a region of America.
Okay.
Is it-
And
I was gonna
Mexico's
say
in it
like
too.
maybe you are in the same place as Spider-Man.
Yeah, just Spider-Man.
Is it a prequel?
Yeah, New York wasn't a city until. Oh wait, yes, it was.
so
I
Until
saw
ni-
gangs in New York. But here's a question: does everything look like Monument Valley? Is there just Monument Valley in every scene? Even though that's the
Monument
only
Valley, the iPhone game.
no Monument Valley is like that famous.
iPhone
Actually,
game.
there's no region in the first one that looks like that.
Really?
That's an iPhone game.
Okay.
Monument Valley.
It's an iPhone game.
It's called Monument Valley, right? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, in Utah.
It's really
Yeah.
popular in the App Store.
It's only one, but it's like there's nowhere else on Earth where that
Yeah.
exists, and it's
It's
like the Old West.
surprising.
Everything looks like
Yeah,
that.
I thought that they would have a region in the first one that looked like that, but they don't. They have
That's-
lots of
that's
Joshua
ac-
trees too, though, like Mojave Desert.
So this game actually takes place like closer to the Wild West.
Monument Valley.
Oh,
You've all seen that art, right?
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know
No.
what it's about though.
It's about a guy with a dunce cap on, and he's on a mountain. The end. I don't know. I've never played it. It sounds really good though.
Oh, you haven't actually played Monument Valley,
No.
but you're
I
talking
kn-
about it, and you were interrupting our
I knew about
intelligent
it.
talk about.
About your Wild West plateaus? Yes.
Well, I guess the sequel, Red Dead 2, is a prequel, but it still takes place near the tail
To
end
be
of the Wild
fair,
West.
Red Dead
'Cause it's
Redemption
only-
is a sequel to Red Dead Revolver,
Yeah.
and so this is
That was a hit game.
This is actually
But-
number
I remember
3.
it
I
was-
think Red Dead 2, this new one, like takes place around 1900, I think, which is still like near the tail
that
end
is
of
pretty
like
things.
tail
10,
end.
10,
'Cause it's only
10,
yeah, it's
yeah,
like 10 years.
10 years ahead.
Will you be
Prequel.
able to take a train to New York to see Peter Parker?
I don't think so.
Oh.
But actually, some of the landmarks are from Mafia 3.
Oh.
Some of the Louisiana and stuff.
Yeah.
So they're just gonna be like
I
a
don't know
bronze
why.
gangster with a fedora and a
That's
Tommy gun
something
out in the desert.
Something leaked or something where the maps kind of
Really?
overlapped because it's the same publisher, Take Two or
Oh,
something.
yeah,
like
I've
that.
heard
Unless,
about
unless I'm
that.
forgetting the.
There's been a
but-
little controversy about all the hours worked lately.
Yeah.
It's been coming out.
Yeah.
Employees are talking.
Someone.
Really?
Someone made a thing in an interview saying that they worked 100-hour. It was one of the lead writers, and he said that there were some 100-hour weeks for a while there.
Wow.
And then he had to clarify that, I just meant the writers, and we're not made to do that. We just did it because we we wanted to.
Wow.
Rockstar definitely is known to
Churn out the code monkeys.
when it comes to Wild West games, they want accuracy. So, what might take a regular programmer like a few days, the Rockstar programmers, they have to type on their wicker computers.
You mean typewriters?
Yes. I don't think those were invented yet.
And sure they were. And also
they have to Pony Express the code. The Brazos.
They're not doing it in C++ or Python or anything like that. They're doing it in...
What's the joke?
They're doing it in binary.
Binary's not funny.
Yeah, it is. Zeros and ones. And that way, they don't have to make the whole typewriter.
Brinary. Oh, I don't know.
They actually have to share this a few typewriters because real expensive back then.
What?
Binary.
So they replace all the alphabetical letters with
pirate?
zeros and ones.
Binary code?
So then they can get about 10 people on a typewriter with their zeros and ones. So there's multiple people, 10 people on a typewriter, and
to get the graphics looking good, they got to take a lot of those flash photos with their flames that shoot up on a green screen. It's a old timey process, but it makes the game smell a lot.
We actually talked a lot about Red Dead Redemption last time. I think we should move on to Assassin's Creed Odyssey. So they actually had to work real hard. They had to use. Even though it's not historically accurate and they're all for accuracy, they actually had to code in movable type. So, Johannes Gutenberg and the printing press.
He makes an appearance, but it's not. It's chronologically he wasn't around then.
No, it's like thousands of years.
But he's there and he invented the printing press.
So the game developers, they just wanted to get somewhat historically accurate, even though they're off by a few thousand years.
Did you get to visit Ithaca, land of Odysseus?
Yeah.
Yes.
I think I saw that on the map, and I was like, oh, cool.
Yes.
Yep. You get to see one of his descendants, too, in the game.
Yay.
And you can recruit them to your boat.
Can you go to Troy?
I don't think so.
It's really tough because the map names of all the places are like the old-timey...
Yeah.
Old-timey Greek... there's old-timey 1900s, or old-timey 1800s, but this is old-timey Greek times.
Well, it's fun because I'm like, oh, I was pronouncing that island wrong this whole time, because everything.
Well, yeah, on the map it's like Athens is Attica something.
Well, that's the region it's in, but Athens is still the city.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's
well,
on.
Anyways, so no, I don't know if you
Attica.
Do you get to high five Zeus?
You can actually crawl on his butt if you want.
I saw a statue, and I was like, because I know you can like share photos with your friends, and I was crawling up his thigh, his inner thigh, and I was like, and I was gonna do it, and I was like, man, I bet there's like
everyone
hangs off the wiener. And
yeah.
Well, you missed an audio cue that they threw in there. Then
did I?
What?
Yeah. Now you're gonna have to go do it to go find what's
the audio
character
cue?
says. What?
What's the audio cue?
You have to go play the game and find out.
Oh, I thought this was a bit.
No. This one isn't. This one, she actually said something.
Oh.
Because, who's playing the guy in the game, really, honestly? Is there anyone
Yeah.
playing the guy in
No
Assassin's Creed Odyssey?
one.
I hear the voice actor for the ladies better anyways. And hearing...
She's pretty good.
I like listening to her voice.
I like
her
when
accent.
not, and this is spoilers for anyone who hasn't got there first, but I like when she's shouting at her naval crew.
Yeah.
Because it sounds realistic. Like,
she has a crew for a belly button. No. Oh.
What was that ditty for?
That was because it was funny.
Well,
I don't own this game, so everything.
You're gonna get it,
it.
and they're gonna be moved on to Red Dead 2.
Oh, man.
This is what happened with Ark. I was like,
Spider-Man.
hey guys, I finally got Ark, and they're like, we're done with that.
Yeah.
I'm ready to tame some dinos. Where were you the last 2.5 years?
Playing Warhammer and other things. And I'm gonna get Red Dead Redemption. Like, we're over that now.
It's all about Red Dead Redemption 3. Red Dead Redemption. Red Dead Retention.
Oh my God. They're not gonna have a game for like another decade.
I know, it took 10 years for this one to come out.
This is the game everyone's gonna be.
They've been working on it since
so
2011.
Sad. But it took 10 years for a game you were looking forward to come out.
Oh,
So, like-
is your game that you're waiting for 10 years look good as Red Dead Redemption?
Wait, but you
I don't
got
think it does.
You got a
No.
whole bunch of Kingdom Hearts stuff coming out.
Was Final Fantasy 15?
No.
Did it look like it was a game that was in development for 15 years? No, it didn't, did it? Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
Just kicking me when I'm down.
It's not your fault. It's not your fault that Rockstar is trying to lead the industry, and also cracking the slave whip for their code monkeys.
But seriously, support indie titles.
I love all of. And actually, I'm pretty much. And here I am buying a Ubisoft game and Rockstar game, and I have no indie titles. Hey, I have a Humble Bundle subscription, so I get all these indie titles that I never play.
and he gets a complimentary
Except for that
pat
one
on the back from himself.
That Eat Cook Delicious too.
Cook serve delicious.
That just sounds like overcooked.
I'm just hoping that, but it's not.
I
You'd
have
be
the
s-
mobile
you'd be
version,
severely
and
wrong.
it's really addicting.
It's not like Overcooked.
It's better as a mobile game, I would have to say. Because you can tap.
Yeah.
The interface is like made better for like
It's
tapping
more
your
challenging
screen.
with the controller, I suppose.
Yeah, it's way
But it's more about prepping the food, and it's all like,
It's like a time management game.
yeah, it's not about. it's not
Overcooked
walking
is like
around.
hell.
It is.
I mean,
It's pretty much. hell.
sometimes I'm just like, why can't we just have a normal kitchen? Why do we have to have
No.
wizards move our ingredients all the time?
It's like Hogwarts, but your pancakes are there's like wizards floating your pancakes.
Like, this isn't efficient at all.
I need my chocolate chip.
I like the one where you're trying to cook pizza and like every 5 minutes they turn out all
It's
the
like
lights.
ghosts.
And when they turn the lights back on, your ovens are in different places.
Oh
And
my gosh! And you're just like,
It's-
well, when do we unlock the normal kitchen that just lets us cook?
That was like level 1 in the first one.
Yeah.
You still
Well,
have to
we-
like cross the
and
street
there-
though.
yeah, and like when your kitchen's in the middle of an intersection and there's like people walking through your kitchen.
I like the one when you're like doing one in an active earthquake and your
Oh,
kitchen's
yeah.
falling apart and it's like, why are we cooking at a time like this?
You know, the Switch version has a platypus character. That's
Yeah.
exclusive to the Switch.
Well, there's a DLC with a parrot that I want,
If
but
you-
I'm not.
You can
gonna
read
spend
more about the
money on
platypus
it.
character in David's gaming magazine, the Bennettarium Game Zone official printing press subscription. It'll come with all the hot cheats for your games.
Remember cheat.
Big head
Remember
version of.
cheats when that was a thing?
Is there a big head
I-
version of Overcooked?
They're already big heads.
Oh, you're right.
We need bigger heads. We had a lot of fun today, wouldn't you agree?
I mean, well, Brian's at work and Mike's at work and we're just picking up the slack.
Speaking of
I
Slack,
mean, it is our podcast. It is our name, so it should be more entertaining than it is. But
speaking of slacks, when are you going to put on pants? Because this has been a very awkward
okay,
time in
the
your house.
The people who are seeing the video know I have pants on, so you can't pull that.
You know, the podcast, the podcast people don't know.
So who you gonna believe? You're gonna believe you're gonna believe the free version audio, or you're gonna believe the how much? $3.75 a month video version.
Free, because they're not going to pay that.
That's the cheapest you can pay. on
Well,
Tuesday.
let's do the outro song, and then we can all go home.
So we got more Patreon stuff. We got rehearsal videos and live stream, and we got the group chat next week. I think this was a Monday, Tuesday. So be sure you sign up for those if you're at those tiers on Patreon. And Engineer Tiers, just keep a lookout for the next article we post. Actually, we posted quite a few in the last few weeks.
And
So-
we had a lot of jokes about Engineer Tears this episode and smacking babies, but we love our babies and we love our Engineer Tears.
Well, I don't like babies. It's a podcast.
It's a
From
podcast
Steam Powered
from
Giraffe.
Steam Powered
It's
Giraffe.
Bennettarium.
It's the Bennettarium. What?
You're in my song.
No, I'm not. I'm making it better.
Going on a break for
on a break.
about 2 days, and then we do
2 days.
we do a rehearsal live stream for the Patreon.
Do the rehearsal live stream for the Patreon on Sunday.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
The Bennettarium. It's starting right now. Welcome to the Bennettarium. My name's David Michael Bennett. And we're here to talk about Red Dead Redemption 2.
David, this is the afterlife. You played such sick licks on the acoustic guitar. You died and went to podcast heaven.
So this isn't sometime in mid-November where we get to talk about Red Dead Redemption 2? I just died?
It's always the day right before Red Dead 2 release date.
What?
It will never
No, it was delayed
But we do have
indefinitely. I saw a trailer.
But we do
the game
have
looks done.
we do have one game, Overcooked 2.
Well, that's not bad. I mean, it's fine.
Did I mention this is hell?
So I have to play with Hitler? Is that? And he doesn't know how to play video games?
No, because it was a callback
wait.
to an older joke when they
Him
said
not-
Overcooked was hell.
I mean, I like Overcooked.
You're saying
Fight me.
you're saying him
You
not
agree
knowing
with
how
me.
to play video
Yeah, it
games
is
is the
hell.
bad thing about playing video games with Hitler.
You can't quote me on that. I didn't say anything of
This
the sort.
just in.
I didn't say anything of the sort.
David hates babies. Loves wants to smack parents upside the head.
Maybe I was just accepting that. Well, I'm in hell now. It's not like I get a trial or
Oh
something.
man, he's
Just-
bad at video games.
Hitler's still alive in Argentina. Everyone knows that. All right, everyone. We had a lot of fun, but it's time to do our outro song. It's a podcast.
I haven't started playing yet.
Oh, okay.
How many times have we done this? 44. This is 44th episode. And I guess we probably came up with the song. It's probably
But
43.
technically, we've done more because we do one in the beginning, one in the out. Mm.
It's a podcast from Steam Powered Giraffe. It's the Bennettarium. Oh, yeah, it's gonna take a break for 2 days, and then we're gonna be back with a Patreon live stream on Monday. Bennettarium.
Oh, boy.
Bennettarium. And we're starting right now. Well, welcome to the Bennettarium. My name's David Michael Bennett.
And my name is David Michael Bennett. And my name is David Michael Bennett.
And my name is David Michael Bennett.
Oh, that's funny. My name is also David Michael Bennett.
Believe it or not, me over here, this sixth person, if I could do the numbers right, my name's also David Michael Bennett.
Now, if we could all just talk at the same time, we would have a pretty sweet, sultry bass harmony going on.
Okay, let's give it a try on the count of 3. Oh, hold on. Our audio engineer is flagging me down, saying like, don't do that. The compressors can't handle it. So he's like 2 at most. Okay, well, we'll do that.
All
So
right.
okay, that means pair up in 3s, David Michael Bennett's, and let's do this. Okay.
All right, let's sing our famous song. I'm a little pooping pants baby. I like pooping in my pants. My name is David. All together now. I'm sorry.
Why is that my favorite song?
I'm sorry.
Why is that my favorite song?
I don't know. Why is it? All right. This is a good place to cut off, right?
Yeah, we should do the outro song.
No. Make it stop.
What? Everyone loves the outro song. Some people say it's the best part of the podcast.
I'm gonna go. you guys have fun in your purgatory.
It's a podcast. Giraffe, it's the Bennettarium. Whoa. Well, we're gonna take a break. Then on Monday we're gonna do a Patreon live stream on the Bennettarium, but not on the Bennettarium because it'll be on the Patreon side. It's the Bennettarium, and it's starting right now.
All right. Have a weekend.
You have a weekend. Everyone have a weekend. You at home, I hope you have a weekend as well.
It was such a weekend.
Bye.
Goodbye.